We're going to go ahead and do a reading specifically for twin flames, for the divine feminine, for the divine masculine collective, just to see what is going on. We have some fantastic alignments coming at us the rest of this week. Today kicks off with a kiss in the sky between Mars and Jupiter, and this is a powerful alignment. We're still in Mercury retrograde, kind of in the middle of it, but we're going to be feeling today's alignment through the rest of the week. It's bringing a really, really good energy. We know that Mars rules the divine masculine, action and making things happen. Jupiter is all about having more faith, luck, and it's all about spiritual growth and expansion. It helps us on our quest for knowledge because Jupiter is in, we'll say it's in Gemini. Expect to have some fantastic conversations, like opening up your mind, right? This is really, really powerful energy, though. We can make this work for us. So it's a beautiful alignment. This cosmic kiss is like really, really powerful as they are meeting up also in Taurus. So we know there's a lot of Pleiadian energies joining the mix. With today's alignment, they won't come together again until 2026. So this is a very powerful cosmic alignment that we want to be tapping into today. Like I said, we have a lot of really, really powerful astrological alignments that are going to lead us into that Aquarius full moon. Doesn't surprise me. August is kind of an action-packed month. However, it's a time to slow down and to reflect, especially for those that are on the twin flame journey too, because this is a little bit different. So we're going to go ahead and talk about the best I can some of the energies. We'll start with a reading for the divine feminine. Remember, this is just a general collective reading. Do those one-on-one phone calls on my website. You guys can do them as often as you need them. I obviously have people that are doing them all the time and it helps. So you can do those reading options on my website anytime and as often as you need them. They're going to help you with your own specific situation. So remember, this is just a collective general read. So take what resonates for your situation. I also recommend doing more of the healing sessions on my website. I do tons of healings, clearings, and activations on my website. Will help you through this process no matter where you're at on it. I also do twin flame coaching, which is great for healing all types of issues and even separation issues, but it's great for everyone too. Doesn't matter where you're at with it. So check out my website, sparksofdivinelightshealing.com. I have so many really good options on there to help you and with your ascension. Okay, so we're gonna do a reading. All twin flames are feeling these energies right now. You guys are feeling each other. Doesn't matter where you're at. Those in union might have stress and challenges coming up. Those in separation for sure feeling that pull. That is that invisible thread that connects us and brings us together. How we know is, number one, when you're apart, you're going to feel that longing all of the time. But you're going to know when it's time to come back together because you're very drawn to each other and drawn to come back to this person on some level too. So we have a lot of these kind of themes playing out. All right, divine feminine, divine masculine. If you're watching, messages from your divine feminine to the masculine. I still have dreams about you and our happy times together. You probably can't get this person off of your mind. It's always there in the background. It's like, it doesn't matter if you're with them, you're separate, you're always thinking about this person. There's like this space that you go to. I always say it's like another dimension with twin flames. That's the one that you share. You're always thinking about this person. Doesn't matter how. There's a lot of sadness in separation. You might be fine at sometimes and you're having waves of things that you need to process. There's a huge transformation that happens in these spaces with both of the twin flames when you're apart. You go through so much growth. You go through a lot of ego death, rebirth, spiritual process. You're coming back a better version. You have to really trust this path that you're on and trust the universe, no matter what you're trying to navigate or what you're going through on the twin flame journey. Know that you are on that journey for a reason and that you're going through a lot of powerful healing. A lot of you guys are realizing if there's separation and issues that cause separation, they don't seem that big in the scope of things. Separation is a space to heal yourself and to heal whatever issues have caused the separation and to learn from these issues so that they don't happen again. So we have a lot of these themes kind of coming along or going along. I'm trying to move on, but thoughts of you still linger and I can't control them. So you realize you can't move on from this connection. As I always say, this person is always on your heart, always on your mind. Now, the problem that both twin flames are facing is that you guys have had a lot of stuff in the past prior to meeting. You both have the same issues. You had a lot of childhood issues. You had a lot of hurt in past relationships. And this is causing problems too, of needing to open your heart again and heal certain things to let your twin flame in. So we have these kind of themes coming up. You're always thinking about this person's, one or both of you may have tried to move on. Usually divine, not all the time, but usually divine masculine goes, right? They might have even done that several times and done cycles with you, and then divine feminine's left without a choice. You're trying to move on, but you can't. This person is still on your heart. They're still on your mind. You still want them. And this is like something kind of coming up for the divine feminine too. So you're finding that you're trying to move on, but this is always there in the background. The twin flame connection, whether you're with this person in union or you're in separation, that connection always remains. I should have believed in you that you always have my best interest at heart. I'm confused about what I should do about my feelings for you. I couldn't handle my true feelings for you, so I kept you as a friend and nothing more. We have some of that coming up in the collective. This isn't for everyone, but for some. I know we've been together in past lives. I recognize you. You were never a stranger to me. There's a lot of past life stuff that is coming up, whether these are past life feelings, or that's why some of you guys don't understand why this connection runs so deep and why you have such deep feelings about this person. This is from the many past lifetimes that you had together too. So this is why it gets so emotional with twin flames and you feel so much. You might be feeling a little bit emotional during this time too, with some of these planetary alignments happening too, because they're stirring up a lot of things and bringing them to the surface, especially with the twin flame connection right now. This is a deep past life connection. You may have done many cycles with them even in this life or even in past lifetimes, obviously. You're meant to come together into union. Sometimes we don't even understand how that will happen or how that will shift into union. Doesn't matter where you're at, trusting that you will come into union with this person when the time is right and you've done the right amount of work too. It's all about healing so that you're ready for this union. We're meant to be together. I will wait as long as it takes for a shot with you. I can't go another day without you. I need to tell you the truth. You tame my demons. I should have fought for you. I underestimated how important you are in my life. I desire union just as strongly as you. So know that divine feminine wants union or wants union still. This separation is temporary. Please be patient with me. This whole journey was for us to find our way back to each other. I thought I could detach. Being apart only makes the connection even more intense. You might be having a hard time detaching or disconnecting from this connection. Both are, though. You have too many blocks for union still. Really working on yourself. And that's what it's about. Becoming a better version of yourself. Clearing blocks, patterns, beliefs that are sabotaging things in your life. But especially union or twin flame has shown you certain things. The distortions, the projections, the things that were illusions. You're needing to really face these things within yourself. Separation happens so you can both work on yourself too without the distraction of your twin flame around. As your twin flame amplifies everything going on with you, you're being guided to really clear your energy and to let go of negative ways that you're seeing things, and to really bring those shadows that come up into the light and to transmute them and to heal certain issues that you had come up, divine feminine. You had certain things that surfaced, a lot of shadow stuff. So it's important that you're really, really healing yourself during this time and clearing your energy still of any blocks. All right, 1111, divine flame, twin flame. You might have a runner-chaser dynamic and there might be divine timing issues. And this is like so key with twin flames, where it might not have been time yet and you'll say, oh no, like it might not have been time yet. You both might not have been ready There could be runner chaser stuff, and sometimes we get very, very upset with that because it triggers so many feelings on both sides. I feel that both go through the same feelings but at different times, and so a lot of times this is just one runs out of fear or issues or baggage that comes up. There's a lot of pain that you both experience from those cycles. If you've ever been in a runner chaser cycle, both go through a lot of pain and painful energies, and usually we'll blame the other flame for the pain or the painful energies that you guys are having to clear. These are energies that are being triggered from the situation. As the energies can get intense, you might have been stuck in some type of runner chaser dynamic or situation, or you might still be in one, which is very painful. And then oftentimes when we have the chaser will act like they don't care, or they don't have feelings for you, or they don't love you. This is far from true. Sometimes you're realizing that a little too late, but this is far from true. This is just one of these ego masks that they put on too. They're also going through a lot of the same emotions and feeling a lot of the same things too. So you might be kind of, I don't want to say stuck in one of these scenarios, or have gone through this in the past, and this can make things challenging because it stirs up a lot of negative energies, not just on one side but for both. Make sure that you're really healing yourself. This will help to heal any type of those, we'll call them negative patterns or dynamics. All right. And this isn't for everyone, but some of you guys might be dealing with third-party situation. We have the woman on the side too. This isn't for everyone. I saw an amazing post about it this morning. Like, when you're in a relationship, you're probably going to deal with people trying to split you up, come in between you. I see that even more with twin flames, the outside interference and outside energies. You guys probably notice when you're in the love bubble, it feels amazing and it's great. And you know, you guys stay in those between both of you when you're in your own little world. It's amazing. You don't have any of that. But the thing is, with relationships, that isn't healthy. You know, we have to navigate many other connections, relationships, things in our life, work, right? Whatever it is in that dynamic. So in order to have a healthy connection, I feel this is why sometimes a separation happens, so that you guys can become more whole on your own too. And so if you're in a separation, I know you're having to do your other interests and things like that. I think this is where trust comes into. Some of you guys might have had third-party situations that have affected that trust on some level, or, you know, come up within the connection too, especially if you guys can see things clearly too. And this could be friends, family, other lovers, whatever it is, other situations that have come in between the flames at some point. Now, this isn't not a message for everyone, but you're going to probably sense or know that if you had that too, that kind of interference may have come up. So you might be healing some of that. All right. Divine Feminine is questioning the choices and decisions that you made. You may probably, I say obviously, made mistakes in this connection. If you could go back, you would have for sure done it differently. You would have seen things more clear. So you're questioning or second guessing some of the choices that you may have made in this connection too. It doesn't matter if it's like things that were said or things that were done too. So you might be unsure moving forward of what is happening with this situation. Oftentimes separation feels like a standstill. You can't go back and you can't really move forward at this point in time. So you might be in that space. There is a soul contract with this person. This person is your twin flame. You're going to have a connection. You're going to have you have a connection anyway. You're going to have a relationship or a partnership. You're going to shift into spiritual union with this person. You don't have to know how. This contract, it's still open. This is why you're probably still feeling it on some level too. It might be on standby, I'll call it, or standstill. If it's not really moving or flowing forward, I think the best thing to do to shift it into that is to just keep working on yourself and generating or bringing your frequency up. All right, this person might have been hiding their true feelings. They have deep emotions for you. They're secretly in love with you, but they might have been acting cold or detached. I use the word avoidant, right? This might have happened. They might have disconnected, run, shut you out when we talk about cold, right? Gone icy and things like that. But they actually are in love with you. They're handling and feeling a lot of strong emotions about this connection and about you too. You might not know that. They might not have revealed their true feelings for you. They might be trying to hide or suppress them or whatever's going on with them too. Okay, time to get creative. There's a lot of creative energy in the air. This is like sacral energy, getting creative, healing your sacral. Sometimes I feel like we're being made anew again for these relationships, and that we're being purified on a deep level when you are a twin flame. Whatever process you're going through, you're healing very, very fast, and you're having to release a lot of energies and things that are no longer aligned with you. And this opens you up too. As you're healing your sacral, divine feminine, specifically sacral coming up in this reading, it's helping you a ton to open up to more creative energies. This is your person. This is your twin flame. This is a reincarnated love story. Despite how it might be going, this is eternal love, and this is a very passionate, fiery energy. When twin flames are around each other, they have a hard time keeping their hands off of each other, not touching each other, right? Expressing that love. It's a very, very deep connection, but also it's an unconditional love too. Karmics are very conditional, and family is very conditional love too, right? Now, twin flame loves you and wants the best for you no matter what. This is an unconditional love. They love you no matter what. They've seen all your flaws. They've seen everything you need to work on, and they still love you and want to be with you and even help you through your own spiritual process. They're here for spiritual awakening. I know, right? So the thing with karmics is once you wake up, they go. With twin flames, they come in for your awakening. They're here to support you through your awakening in some type of way. Okay, you might feel stuck with this situation. Things might be blocked. This isn't for everyone. There might be third party in the way. Silent. Some of you are getting the silent treatment. Some of you, your twin flame has shut you out and put up a lot of, we'll say, walls and barriers and things like that. And this is like, shift your focus to clear the energy. You can clear any of these blocks on your side. Pay attention to your narrative stories, what you're telling yourself about this situation. You're getting clarity about things though. Sometimes it's like, okay, you get the lesson after the fact. Clearing your energy is going to help with your twin flame too on your side. Make sure you're not going into that chaser energy. And this is also rejection. So when you're in the chaser energy, you're facing rejection and things like that. You need to let this person go if you're in that energy. And this is the hard part because you have to trust that they'll come back on their own once healed. And a lot of times people have a hard time with that. If you're constantly messaging and they're giving you very little communication back, pushing you away, not making plans with you, you know, maybe even silent treatment, make sure that you're giving this person space and leaving them alone. They might need that to work through their own inner process and to awaken more to this connection in some type of way. It might be their own baggage they have to work through. Some of you guys are seeing that about runner dynamic and things like that. Maybe some of them wanted to be single. They weren't ready for the intensity of this connection. And the reason why is that this is a mirror connection. So it brings up a lot of work to do. And sometimes people might not be ready for that, and that's okay. I feel that you're truly healed when you're okay with however this will go. You know where your twin flame is. You know who this person is. They know that for divine feminine that you want to be with them. You want to be in union with them. You probably made that clear, right? And that if they want to, they know where to find you, but you're not going to wait for this person at the same time. Waiting enables them to keep acting out these cycles and also take you for granted too. And so I feel that will help on the, we'll call them the runner, the masculine side, with the masculine energy, to know that you've made that love offer. You have so much love to give as the divine feminine, and if they want to be with you, they will do that work to come to you, but you're not going to wait. And they know that, because this is how we ended up with this karmic soulmates earlier in this life, is because, you know, when the twin flame doesn't want to be with you, you go on and you go be with karmic soulmates. And this is a different type of connection, obviously, and of course you want your twin flame, but for those of you guys that are blocked, you're stuck and you're at a standstill because oftentimes masculine has shut you out. They have been hurt in the past and maybe they were never able to open their heart to you. They have a lot of walls. They've been keeping you at a distance. That's fine. But you're at a space where you're healed enough. You're ready for love. You're ready for a relationship, a lot of you guys. And this might be a hard truth to kind of face about the connection, but you're ready and you have so much love, not just to give yourself, but someone else in a relationship, right? And a lot of you guys, it just kind of depends on how this will unfold. Of course, you want to be with your twin flame, but they also have to step up and reciprocate. So if this person is not reciprocating your love, it's become unrequited love. Well, you know, you need someone that's going to be able to also match your energy, your frequency, and your vibration, and be just as enthusiastic about it too. So I see that a lot of times We'll say the runner has more unhealed baggage and is fast to kind of shut you out and things like that. Just kind of depends on where they're at. But Divine Feminine, the collective, is at a space where you guys are doing the healing work. Keep healing yourself. You're going to get love regardless. Of course, you want it with this person. And a lot of you guys can't even imagine doing it with anyone else after you met your twin flame, but you also can't stay stuck in twin flame separation forever. So something needs to shift with this situation too. Make sure you're releasing this person. I feel that's true love. Like, okay, right? All right, go ahead. Bye. I'll let you go. And that might be the final step for some of you guys, to release this person if they don't want to do a relationship during this time, we'll say, or at this time, or they've made it clear on their side, because it's causing a lot of hurt when you are hanging on to a situation where this person is not reciprocating your energy. Hell, it can be downright draining. Okay, so we have Ten of Pentacles. You're going to get some money. This could be an inheritance, a legal settlement. This could be from hard work. It could just be money coming somewhere that you didn't expect. And this is good. As you're healing to become more secure in your life, you're going to have nice things coming through. You're healing. This is also connected with healing family line issues and healing family. You're being guided to really heal your inner child. This will help to shift you into a more secure state. And this will help too. Some of you guys, women, have an insecure attachment style that may have, I don't want to say cause separation too, because as you were trying to get your needs met, this is exactly what repels the masculine. They think you're being, needy or manipulative and trying to get their attention. And this is what makes them go even more, because they grew up with that dynamic on some level in the past. It could have been past relationships, probably childhood and things like that. But it's okay. You've been in this situation with your twin flame to heal your attachment style. They may have triggered it unknowingly, really healing that. Okay, we have the Four of Wands. There's going to be a reunion. I know. Could be a plot twist, spoiler alert, right? You didn't see it coming. There's going to be a reunion. If you're doing the work, this person is going to come home to you. This is Twin Flame Union card. I always love this card too. This is stability and a beautiful relationship. And so this is this is going to be a loving and supporting relationship. There is going to be a reunion. There is going to be a union energy. Oftentimes separation feels terrible, and neither are able to move on. I know we can trick ourselves, right, into staying busy, with our lives, but it feels pretty terrible in separation. This is what motivates both twin flames to do some soul searching and realize the connection, and reunion and union's happy energy, right? And to get out of that. And it doesn't matter. It can be different work that needs to be done, or it could take different time too. So a lot of you guys have reunion and union on the horizon. Okay, we have the Emperor of Reverse. You're being guided to get into your feminine energy. And the more that you're in your masculine energy, you're actually disconnecting from abundance and things like that. You need to work on your confidence. There has been a disharmony within your own energy field, within your feminine energy. This might be healing mother wound for you. It might be healing inner child. It might be ways that you're a little too in the masculine role or energy, right? And needing to shift into that softer feminine energy. Okay, you have karma that's clearing. We're going through a lot of karmic cycles, and this is you're going to be receiving good or bad karma based on your actions, and this is being fair. That's my favorite word to say when things aren't fair, right? Okay, something is being resolved. This could be a legal matter for some of you guys. You have legal stuff, divorce. It could be ending a karmic cycle. It could be clearing out karmic connections, and this is okay. It could be that you're noticing that when you're on the twin flame journey that you're being protected like never before from karmic connections. So when we have other karmic, I call them karmic players, karmic people trying to come into your life, you're noticing the universe might be bouncing them out and getting them away from you. Sometimes it could be with drama too and things like that, because you're on the twin flame journey, and you're meant to, if you're in separation, spend that time by yourself with no one else around so that you can be with your thoughts and to really clear your energy very fast. And this is part of the purification process. If you're distracting yourself, friends, partying, lovers, whatever it is, this won't work. So a lot of you guys are noticing that you're having to clear out old connections and old timelines connected to karmics. It could just be within yourself, or if you're still karmically connected through attachment to this person. The Hierophant, this is my masculine, but it's in reverse card. This is usually marriage and union. However, it's in reverse. So some of you guys might be doing your own thing during this time. Your masculine might have gone, I call it rebel, avoidant attachment rebel, and rebelled against the union or whatever it was. And it's almost childish. You can see that. But this might be, some of you guys might, no, cat, don't take the cards. We need these. All right, some of you guys might have been like doing your own thing. This can be separation energy and needing to heal something within the masculine and with your masculine or within your own energies. Sorry, my cat's trying to take the cards. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Time to get stable. And this is like luxury, success, financial independence, enjoying the finer things. Some of you guys are working on business. Some of you guys might be buying homes, new cars, like working on yourself, working on your finances, especially if in separation you're getting that space to sort other areas of your life that you can't in a relationship. This is so that, because you will come into union. When you come into union, you're doing it more stable and more secure. You're being guided to really work on yourself during this time, especially any flaws your masculine has highlighted to you. A lot of times people don't like that, right? It makes us feel some type of way, but you're being guided to pay attention to things that they pointed out that you need to work on. All right, Divine Masculine. Just doing a quick reading. I do have activations and healings up for today. It's a good day to get healings. It is every day, but especially today with some of these alignments. We want to be tapping into these energies. So I will be doing healings and activations today. Take that one. Beautiful shooting stars still happening. We're still in the Perseus meteor shower. While it has peaked, we're still in that energy. After midnight is the best time to see those shooting stars. Great time for stargazing. Make a wish on a shooting star right now, especially for your twin flame. All right. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. Just take this as direct messages from your masculine. What's going on for the Divine Masculine Collective, DM to DF. I want you to see the real me now. I've been hiding from our love for too long. You might feel this person, I always say, is they might not be interacting with you. They might be silent treatment, hiding, running is hiding, right? And things like that. It's from love. And I never understand why, but it's okay. It might have been too intense, the emotions. It might have brought up old pain, old fears, things like that, that Divine Masculine is going through. I feel like I abandoned you and myself when we broke up. I want to reconcile it. So they do. They definitely might have abandoned the connection or you. This brings up very horrible old childhood fears around, well, wounds around childhood that have happened and fears around love, right? It brings up all the fears that you both have had to deal with. Divine Masculine wants to reconcile. They don't like this abandonment wound that this relationship has triggered being apart from you too. I think it's one thing that's worse than the fear of intimacy that they go through. I wonder if you still think about me. How do you feel about me now that you've had time to reflect? They may have left you to reflect. They might have sensed that you needed healing on your side. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine knows that you've had time to clear your energy and to reflect and to get clear-headed now at this point. Our relationship was different and special. Other people don't understand it. You guys are going to find that. I've never lost so many friends as on the Twin Flame app, or been not open to people telling me what to do and needing to go into our intuition. Other people don't understand this connection. I do so much work with twin flames, and someone was telling me that yesterday. And so one of the hardest parts is not when you're in union with your twin flame, then everyone just thinks it's a normal relationship. But when you're navigating separation and you're like trying to talk to you about I had a call yesterday where someone was telling me they were trying to talk to some coworkers about their relationship, and they all will automatically hate the flame and say it's horrible. And not understand, because it's not a breakup. These people will think you're navigating a breakup. They'll say, move on, get drunk, go find someone else. They like, move on, bro. No kidding, right? Okay, but you're not able to. This is a twin flame separation, and that's where the intense feelings and inner work. And sometimes you don't have anyone to understand what you're going through, because a lot of times these people are in karmic connections, 3D relationships. They haven't met their twin flame. They're not with their twin flame. They wouldn't understand the process to help to guide you through it. So this is one of the hard perils that twin flames have to navigate is not having the support, especially from your friends and family and people around you who have not experienced the twin flame connection, because you're at this higher spiritual level and a lot of people aren't getting that higher level of spiritual understanding. Really tap in for your guidance. I think that's why we have to listen to the universe. Time has brought me clarity about us. I made the wrong choices. Both flames know that you guys made the wrong choice, especially if you ended up in separation. You feel how off that feels, how lonely, how empty that feels, how you're missing this person all of the time. It's like your soul trying to get your attention past the ego. Your ego mind has convinced you, this is the path, I'm doing me. But your soul is always trying to guide you through with this connection. So Divine Masculine knows they also have made mistakes. Don't be hard on yourself about these mistakes. It's always been you. I don't know how to tell you the truth. I want a new beginning. So this person is thinking about a new start with you, a new beginning. They know that you're their person. I can't let you go. And this can be hard because that's why you can't move on when both can't let the other go. I don't feel like I deserve you. They'll never compare to you. I'm sorry I couldn't be what you needed me to be. I'm holding on to memories of us, and you guys have so many hopefully good memories that outweigh the negative, right? So they're probably thinking about you a lot. You lit a fire in me I can't explain. I search for you in every lifetime. This is a deep past life connection. So both being made aware of that past life connection. Every day I pray to be with you. And I think that they're both flames are manifesting each other in union. When I come back to you, it's forever. And this is what makes us nervous about love and relationships and brings up the fear. We want it on some level, but on some level we're terrified of it too. And this is how flames are meant to come together and be that person. My soul recognizes yours and longs to be with you. All right, there might have been a lot of red flags with this connection and things that you guys needed to work through. We'll call it that. Coming up too. There's a lot of push and pull. There might have been a power struggle, imbalance. One or both might have been acting kind of stubborn. Pay attention to your guidance. Have faith. I have this faith tattoo and I was like staring at it all day yesterday. All right, have faith in this situation. So Archangels Michael's twin flame is faith, right? Have faith in this situation. You're needing to. This is something that twin flames have to navigate, going through this experience. Trust the healing that is happening. Pay attention to your intuition and dreams. Your divine feminine is thinking about you. They might be crying, nostalgic, missing you. They're thinking about you all the time, the divine feminine. There's probably some type of no contact, not for everyone, but this is blocked, silent treatment, and cut off all communication. This can be very, very painful. Divine masculine is in this energy of loss and grief, loss of self and identity. You're being guided to really find yourself again. You're being guided to trust the spiritual path. You might have blocks or detours that have come up on the twin flame journey, but you're still on the twin flame journey. Slow down. You might be guided to go in a new direction, needing to get past the mask. And I always say that's the acting like you don't care about this connection, your twin flame, that you're fine. When we know this isn't true, the ego masks that come up, that might have, they make things worse too, because when your divine feminine believes that, they respond very, I want to say harshly or emotionally, right? Of that too, with both. All right, some of you are dealing with karmic situations and parties. You're bound by what people expect of you. This is family and social programming. These connections are well gone in the past. However, some of you guys still have programming that you're living your life trying to fit into the 3D still. Okay, you're being tested. You feel out of control. You have imbalances. Some of you guys are overindulging in alcohol, food, sex, drugs, shopping, and things like that, like trying to get over this, and you know it's not helping. I said did a call for someone yesterday and they were talking about their flame was drinking a lot. And you know that this doesn't help. It's just another way to mask, keyword mask, how we're feeling, and things like that. So some of you guys are not dealing with this in a healthy way. We have the Knight of Swords. Some of you guys might feel like you've missed out on opportunity with this, not seize the moment, and you feel out of control too. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles. Usually this is our new beginning, but this is like missed opportunity again, delays, lack of planning, and having a lack mentality. I feel that's what separation is too. So make sure you're not falling into that energy of the 3D of feeling like lack or low. Once again, we have Ace of Swords. These are two Ace cards. These are usually my new beginning and a breakthrough, but there's some type of block here And this is like lack of clarity. It's around no communication or lack of communication. So some of you guys are cut off your twin flame, and you're not communicating. You're shutting her out, causing a lot of pain for both. We share a soul, so you feel it in your soul, in the heart, like the pain, right, that it causes. So you're causing a lot of pain if you're the one that's doing that, no communication for both of you, because you both feel it, and things like that. So there's some type of block here around communication. We have death in reverse. So this is you're resisting ending or change, and your fear of moving on or moving forward. You're repeating negative patterns in this connection. These could be negative relationship patterns, inner child patterns, things that you're bringing into this, needing to clear the negative patterns then, and you're holding on to old situations. You might be holding on to what happened too much and not letting go. I think that the solution to this is opening your heart and finding love and forgiveness, and to let go of whatever has happened. You're needing to with this situation. Twin flame is different, to move on or to clear some of those blocks too. So divine masculine, you're being guided to work on your heart chakra right now and your throat chakra to find your voice and open up communication. There's things that you need to tell your divine feminine about her side that would your side that would clear a lot of misunderstanding and confusion for both of you guys if you could communicate better or communicate more of what you're going through. But this requires you to also open up. All right, I'm going on that note anyways. I'm going to be here if you guys need anything from my website, sparksofdivinelighealing.com. Have a beautiful day.